Alright, everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die District 0. So we're here on day 7, and I need to get the Horde base up and running, which is just over that way. This is going to be the final episode for this currently. We're not going to do day 8 or beyond yet. I do plan on getting to week 2, but it's just going to take a little bit. I have like 3 other mods that I need to record as well, and some of them are going to stop after the first week. District 0, I'll probably do Darkness Falls in District 0 soon to, oops, sorry about that, try and get them to about week, I don't know, like 7 for both of them. And then, but it's gonna be split up a little bit, so I'll do week 2 for District 0 a little bit later, and I'll do week, I'll finish up week 3 for Darkness Falls soon, and I'll probably finish that up before I do District 0's second week. I think I'm on day 18. I haven't recorded it yet. I have 17 needing to be edited. I know watching me dig is going to be a little boring, but I'm gonna do this for now as I just kind of talk. But I got the Escape from Tarkov mod, which is probably what I'm gonna record after this episode. So I want to get that worked on. And then I want to do Undead Country, which once I do a week of Tarkov, I'll probably do a week of Undead Country. Actually, maybe I should get Forsaken Trail out of the way, because I know it's not my favorite mod, but I do want to kind of showcase it anyways, because some people might like it, you know? And while I don't prefer the mod, I do think it's not, like, it has its place, and I think people, like, a certain type of people will definitely like it. Like, it's not my type of mod, but just like I've said with Afterlife in the past, it is by no means a bad mod. It's just not for me, you know? So, that won't stop me from playing it. I've put quite a few hours into it in the past, and like I think I've made it to week 1 like twice, no, once, but I've played like a total of 20 in-game days, so hopefully when I play it, it won't go so bad, you know, because I would like to kind of have the mod, you know, just play it on stream a little, or not stream, recording. Stream wise, I won't touch the game, I think. Forsaken Trail, that is. But I will record up to day 7, and I'll probably play it somewhere on my off time, because I do think it's one of those mods that gets better the more you play it, because you know, you start to learn the weird gimmicks that it has, and then of course, you know, you start getting the ability to craft and make better stuff, so you're not having as hard of a time, which I'm a little bit used to instant gratification, which is kind of a shame, because it really makes me not enjoy things for what they are sometimes, you know? Like, it's probably one of the things I dislike the most about myself, and I wish it was easy to change, but it is hard to get into the mindset of, oh, this is going slow, and that's fine, when I'm so used to things going fast and getting, you know, that reward kind of instantly. But yeah, we'll play Forsaken Trail. I guess I'll record some of that next. Then we'll do a little bit of Tarkov. Then I'll come back to Darkness Falls and I'll finish out week 3. Then I will go to Undead Country, which has become my favorite mod so far. I played that on stream last night as of recording this video, so which is on the 19th of August. It'll probably come out like 2 weeks later because I'm kind of slow upgrading or uploading stuff because it takes me a while to edit some things, mostly due to laziness. But you know, I'll try and get what I can done. I think I usually edit when I'm at work because I have a pretty decent job, so I have a lot of free time when I'm there, and I usually spend about an hour editing footage, and then after I edit, you know, it takes about an hour to an hour and a half to render, and then that tends to be about it. But I can only fit about 2 videos a night, with a third one getting ready for rendering. So you can say I usually do it only Tuesday and Wednesday nights, so it's about like, what, 4.5 videos that are ready to be uploaded every week, which means I can get ahead pretty easily if I sit down and just record like 7 videos in a row. And I try to upload 4 times a week right now: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Just so that it's a little consistent, but it's not releasing stuff super quickly. And eventually, when I start recording some of this stuff, I would like to make it to where I'm not doing just 1 series a week. I'd like, you know, Darkness Falls on 1 or 2 days, another mod on 1 or 2 days, and so on and so forth. Anyways, I'm doing this Horde base here. I know you've heard me yapping for a little bit now, and I'll come back and I'll explain this in a little bit, but I'll save y'all the rest of my digging and building, so I'll be back soon. I'm back for a moment. It's weird that this guy is here. He's just dead. He was like that when I arrived. But I wanted to check this Luna out to sell some stuff, and perhaps does she have any? Oh, she has no concrete. Okay, that's unfortunate, but I'll survive. I know she doesn't have what I really want, which is the electric fences. She doesn't have any way for me to make them. I guess she's got a cement mixer. It's almost worth considering, but I just wanted to check what she had before the night really started.
Thank you so much.
But I don't see anything worth getting, so I don't know how this all is going to go. Yeah, I still need 10 more books. That's not happening by the end of tonight. Go ahead and buy this, and then see if I can make a decent sledgehammer. So I'll be back in a little bit, hopefully with what I need. I have to get more resources and stuff. I know a lot of time has passed. I was gonna go try to visit Trader Jen, like the actual Jen, and see if she had any electric fences, and then I realized I don't know if I have a wire tool. So I went to go check, and I don't. Granted, I could make one, but it's kind of too late in the day to really get there and back now. Like, maybe when I first started, because I left at about 11 in the day from the Horde base. But at this point, I don't think I'd be able to make it on the bicycle. But I'll go ahead and try and get the sledgehammer made before the night dawns, or dusks, I guess. And then hopefully I'll have, like, you know, an iron sledgehammer to use instead of a stone sledgehammer. So I will see you guys either really close to the Horde time or a little bit sooner if any other update has to happen. Alright, so I'm headed to the airdrop right now, and I think it's in the wasteland, which is a little not good. It's not going to be too terrible, but there is a pretty high possibility that I have to kind of get out as fast as possible. Alright, here we are in the wasteland. So, if you couldn't tell from that little pop-up, we do get radiation build-up while we're in here. There's also a ton of dog bot things. But unfortunately, what the hell? Oh, that's all cobalt, isn't it? Okay. I was a little worried for a minute there. That's not good. Just grab it and go. It's fine if I get hit once or twice, but I didn't, so... Ooh, what was that? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. What do you mean harmful radiation source? What was that? I have no idea, but we're getting out of here anyways. It looked like I got a Forged Ahead book and a crafting magazine bundle, so that's very nice. I did get my sledgehammer made. You can see that we're at 2% radiation now. I don't know if it just goes all the way to 100% and then something happens, or if it has stages, like maybe something happens at 10 or 20%, but because I've never gotten that far. I've only been into the wastelands a couple of times when I've played before. Get me. Okay, yes, that just makes paper. Some of these mods have, you know, they turn into extra stuff, so I wanted to make sure that wasn't the case. Anyways, because of how loud this is, I will save you all the hassle of having to listen to this, and it'll probably be the Horde night time when I start. Alright, so it's almost time for the Horde night to start. The idea behind this base is that they will avoid this pit here, and they will come around into this little, like, hallway. The rails are to prevent them from falling off so they don't get stuck down in there. This has worked for me every time so far, except for one mod where sometimes things will jump at you if you, like, leave a window or something. And then we're going to put down a bunch of spike traps. Put some... Let's see, let me get some of this stuff leveled. So put some there. I have these as bars right now. I usually do it as railings, because railings you can connect electric through without having to like walk all the way around. Whereas with bars you cannot do that. Put this here. And then I usually like to get this, the double pole. Just do simple rotation like that. Upgrade it. This way I can melee through that, and it just it gives them an extra thing they have to run through. I have a door back here in case they break in. As far as I have experienced, because there's no vultures, I don't get them on the first night. Like, I don't get the flying robot things. So I think I should be fine. But it does not hurt to have stuff put up just in case. And I don't have to upgrade these, but I think I will. As long as I have the resources for it. And then put these up, get my actual weapons on here. Keep this on in case I need to place any. I got Molotovs and that, not very much. A second melee weapon. I've got stuff to repair things with. I got first aid stuff. I don't have any food. Should have brought, well, I guess I have these. So now, even if I get run out of this base, which is possible, I should be able to hop in and out of here to stay safe from the Horde, like, relatively. Because once you open this door, when you run out, they're not going to follow you, and they can't jump in. So you can usually bounce back and forth between it. Granted, you might take some damage here and there, but it can give you some time if you let everything come over to this side to jump in here and rebuild any block you might need to rebuild. Ooh, what was that? Was that thunder? Well, lightning, I guess. Make sure everything is good and upgraded. We only have a limited amount of time. Now, normally what I would do is I would have this a little bit longer, like it'd be like a 7x7-ish, and then out here I would have a row of electric fences, and then, you know, same over here, so that when they're coming down this path, they get electrocuted. And then I would have a blade trap right at the top of the door here, so ones that do make it here, I get the help of that to, you know, just generally help. But the Horde night is about to start. Let's do this. Get the last one there, because killing blows now grant 30 stamina. So if I kill stuff, I should more or less have a pretty, maybe not infinite amount of stamina, but a good amount. Oh my god, look at them all. So I don't care about missing out of experience for them getting up here. I want as few of them getting to me as possible at the start of the night. We got a pretty long way ahead of us. There's going to be both robots and zombies. Look at how they're really building up. I think I said before I reduced the zombie count to 16 per wave 32 is just too much for me. I learned this when I did it. When I tried doing this before. That's interesting. He got stuck up there. Look, see, they've already almost gotten through all of the traps. I don't want to start tossing any bombs or Molotovs until they've made it through everything. Ah, damn, I need to stop hitting my own thing. It's specifically why I... There we go. Why I got the, let's go ahead and drink this. The... What is this, vertical? Yeah, look at how they're gonna demolish all this stuff. That might not hit them. Oh, it did. Yeah, they're going ham on this top one. Which sucks, because I'm kind of bad at multitasking. I just gotta keep stuff from breaking, and I should be fine. Got to reload that. Right, shift one. Like I said, if they break through, should be fine. But we want as few of them to break in as possible anyways. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to repair that the whole time. Just too many of them. Oh, they already broke the... I wasn't even paying attention to that. Shit, where is it? See, with the electric fence, this is usually like way better, of course, because they're not able to continuously attack. More fire. Fire bad usually, but fire good right now. Can you die? I don't like crawling things. See, that top one is the one I really need to keep repaired. Oh. There we go. Okay, right now we're good. See, I think fire doesn't do much damage to the robots. I could be wrong. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Drop another pipe bomb right in them. Molotov. I am kind of running out of stuff. It's kind of always hard for me to get the resources I need for night one. Or week one. Why do I keep doing that? Is she gonna make it through? I don't mind taking a little bit of damage. See, once they start stacking up a lot is when it gets bad. Nah, damn. Because it gets harder to, like, hit them in the head. I do forget that I have great crowd control with the sledgehammer. Suffered an abrasion, that's fine. We can fix that. Make sure everything is good. I think my favorite part is just hearing all the bodies colliding with each other. This is honestly going a little bit better than I expected, given I don't have my electric fences, and I've gotten so used to them that it's always hard to imagine not. What? You guys need to calm down. I think it's that thing where you have to sit through the entire load animation, and I keep switching before the load animation is finished. She got glitched through. See, if I had more Molotov, this would also be going a little bit better. Yes, getting all this stamina back on kills really helps. Because it basically just lets me keep swinging. Okay, well, that's fine. This is 1.0, so I don't think this mod is out for 2.0 yet. So they don't crawl through one block spaces. They can, of course, glitch through it, but it's kind of rare. Still got another hour and a half in game to go. Just keep an eye on repairs, which is usually what gets me. Repairs is always where I screw myself. Sorry, get a little bit of lag here and there when I open my menus. Oh my god, there's so many. Still doing pretty well. Go ahead and eat again. I didn't bring any... Oh shit. I didn't bring any pain pills, which I should have. I usually bring like one of each of the curatives, but I kind of forgot. Yeah, they're still not really able to get through. Like, aside from the few that have kind of glitched through, they've not been having any luck. Almost through the Horde Night. got quite a few kills there. Christ, I really hate the stuff like that. Horde Knight is almost done. There we go. Means now I can come out this way. Come on. Oh my god, there's so many of you just in that little hole. And of course you can always make, you know, the base bigger. The first week I do is always small because resource gathering is a bitch. But I don't know, I found this design actually works pretty well for me. I used to do it to where I didn't have the cage in the front, and that caused a lot of problems. But with the cage there, it seems like they pretty much never fall. So they don't go into the destroy all mode, and because of that, they don't, you know, it doesn't cause any problems. What's the other one? Okay, let's do that. I'd rather have the light armor rating, to be honest. More tactical warfare. Some energy, that's good. I want the trap books as much as possible. Okay, that's even better. Yep, more. I like that. Oh, the XP mod. Feels weird reading all these books because in most of the other mods you have research, so you don't have to. Okay, so that's all of my... Oh, I was like, what is this? I was wondering why it looks so weird. But yeah, so I don't know. I find this base works pretty well. Now, that's not to say it'll work well forever, especially in a mod like this. Because some of the enemies get pretty strong later. Like, we'll see some wild shit if I keep playing. I don't know if the second Horde Knight is going to spawn anything super worse or whatnot, but I mean, oh yeah, the concussion. But there's some robots and stuff that are like, it's just wild to see them. I think my pipe bombs is what damaged most of this here. So I'm just trying to get everything repaired, and then I will finish this up. Oh, go ahead and repair that. Let's see how many. See, if you're fast enough, you can also put down more of your traps. If you do some spiked traps, which for me is pretty difficult because you have to get through all those zombies that are spawning. So if you can kill them fast enough, and get their bodies to disappear, you can put more traps up. I think you can also technically, like, put them against the bars. So, like, you don't have to put them on the floor of the hallway. So long as they take a damage, it doesn't matter. Alright. We're gonna put all this stuff up. I know we bled a little bit into the day here, but that pretty much always happens on Horde Night episodes, so it's just how it is. See if there's any food. I should have some pain pills, right? Yeah. Then I've got some food. And let's do a little bit of coffee. And then some goldenrod tea. Some yucca. And the sham. Trying to get myself as good on food and water as possible. Pears. Start putting stuff up. Pistol up, put the bullets for it up. Get all of my stuff resituated. Put those up. Okay, let me see. I don't have anything on this. What does this do? Miner 69er and bartering? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that too much at the moment. But that went well, all things considered. So that is all the way up to night 7 for this. Let's go ahead and put 2 more points into this just to max it out. And yeah, I'll do another point in a miner 69er. Start getting as much damage out with my tools as possible. But yes, that's gonna do it for this episode. That was, you know, the first week's Horde Night, day 7. This of District 0. We got through it, surprisingly, with no major bruises or scratches. No deaths. I did die on day... oh god, I think it was 2 to a robo-dog, because I was still a little new to the mod. I'm not going to record any more of this mod for a little bit. I will come back to it. We'll go to at least, like, day 21. But I have other mods that I want to do first. After these ones are all uploaded, it should be Forsaken Trail, then Tarkov, and then I have to decide where I'm going to go from there, because I do want to finish out the Darkness Falls 1 to day 21, and that one's probably going to go on for a while unless the 2.0 update comes out. When 2.0 comes out, I will definitely update to that. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked it and you want to see more, go ahead and consider subscribing, please. If you liked the video, give it a like. And I do stream on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 9 or 10 p.m. EST. So if you want to catch me live, I play a variety of games. But I will see you next time.